Standard wing bags for this plane, rectangular wings. Decals, the usual decals for the Bushmaster. Rudder post, pre-glued, pre-hinged, all stuck firmly. Big rudder, very nicely covered. And the rudder servo sits here, not in the fuselage now, and it gets mounted through that hole there. Stabilizer, that's the underside, pre-hinged, pre-glued and sealed, and the sealing goes around the hinges. It doesn't sit over the hinges and crackle annoyingly. Very nicely done. Small stabilizer. A keel piece along the bottom of the back of the fuselage. Left wing, aileron servo, single horn, flap servo, single horn, all pre-hinged, pre-glued and sealed, and the sealing goes around the hinges, not over them. Holes for the wing gates, and very nicely covered. Beautiful color scheme. That's the left wing. Right wing, much the same. Here are the mounting holes for the wing gates again. They act pretty well like an SFG, but they're along the wing instead. Fuselage is very nicely done. Beautiful color scheme again. Full black on the bottom. It has the whole front of this whole windscreen area here comes off using these two slider catches. That's to get to your battery and battery connection. This one, the top lid there gives you access to all the other gear in there, your receivers, connectors, things like this switch. That's an aluminium, a CNC'd aluminium latch for the wings, the wing bolts that come in there. That servo mount there, that one there, is for the tail wheel, because the rudder servo goes in here, is in the actual rudder post. Cowl, which is very nicely made. These are the mounts for the fake exhausts. No cowl ring. Very nice. That goes on there like that. Fake exhausts that go on here like this. Undercarriage, carbon undercarriage, all pre-prepared. Nothing really to do on there, the holes are ready. Fairings, undercarriage fairings, which have the rubber seals already put in place, so they're pretty good. Five and a half inch, very lightweight Dubro wheels. They're excellent. They really do work incredibly well, and they're great on a grass runway. This is the tail end of the fuselage, and the rudder sits above there, and this is the joiner for the elevators, which rotates in there. Goes on there like that. This is the aluminium back spinner, and it looks about like a 60mm spinner, and that goes in there. The wing gates that I was talking about that fasten onto the wing, and also the SFGs for the stabilizer. Our little tail wheel assembly. It's a nice strong wheel, this, with a nice horn there, an aluminium horn on it, and it's pushed by that servo in the middle of the fuselage. This is the push rod for the tail wheel from the servo in the middle of the fuselage. A joiner bar, 20mm carbon tube, and an 8mm carbon tube that the rudder post is supported by from the fuselage, because the rudder is not glued to the fuselage, it's clipped in place. Wing stays for scale purposes. I probably won't use those because I don't like the extra weight and the extra drag. This plane requires 7 mini servos. These are KingMax mini servos. 7 of those. One battery strap, Apex. Multiplex plugs for connecting or gang connecting the wing servos onto the receiver. An XT90S arming plug. Falcon 18 by 12 wooden prop that is well matched to the Dualsky GA2000R8 405 kV motor suited to 6S with this blade. The Dualsky Summit 120 amp ESC, adequate for driving this motor. It's a 28 pole motor, and this is 28 pole sensitive. The main power switch for the receiver and servos, it's a switch, a regulator and a voltage meter. It's a Powermax Digiswitch. Spectrum AR8360T receiver, 8 channels, and it looks like I'm going to need 8 channels for this plane. Here's just a summary of all the gear that's going to be going into this plane. Yes, I already have the blue one of this, and it's a spectacularly good flying plane.